We are back with an unexpected video that I was not anticipating to make today. I was anticipating to make a video going over White Fox and just everything I've seen of the early showcase and just to give my 2 cents about the whole situation. But we have an unexpected addition to the balance patch notes. Our devs are goated. They listened, not fully, but listened enough. And so they've actually made some additions to the buff. They buffed certain characters that people were upset about. Now I saw all that who was buffed, so I'm not exactly surprised. Like, oh, I can't believe. And I even saw what the buffs were because I woke up, opened up my feed, and I saw it and I read it and I was like, huh, that was unexpected. But I thought I would make a video about it in case some people were also unaware. So first off, they have a whole spiel about Captain America. I've not read this. I don't play Captain America, so I'm not like really too interested in like reading all this, but the short of it is I think they got rid of his animation canceled and instead replaced it with more consistency. I think that's pretty much how they break it down. Like no longer cancel each other out. He could just essentially throw the shield while sprinting. So it used to be, if I remember correctly, while you hit people as Captain America, you would not sprint, and so people would essentially just, you would punch, or you have to have toggle on. I don't think you do it with toggle. Like I said, I'm not a Captain America player. I never did the animation cancel. Never figured out how to play this goddamn character. But I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of like you would punch and then like it would just kind of spam back and forth and you punch and then eventually it would just kind of cancel it. You would like punch back and forth, it would cancel the shield and then like still do the damage. Now it seems like your sprint doesn't go away, but you can now just throw the shield while you sprint. I don't know if it's an improvement or better, but like, yeah, this every time you attacked as Captain America while you had toggle sprints on, it would cancel the sprint. So you would essentially punch, it would just cancel sprint, and you would just kind of sprint, punch, and it would just they just keep canceling each other out. Now, like I said, it just seems like it doesn't cancel each other out. It seems like you just keep sprinting and now you punch as well. Like I said, I don't know if it's an improvement or not. I don't play Captain America. I haven't really seen many Captain Americas. Like I said, the most we saw Captain America was season 2, and God, oh, oh my God, that was miserable. Oh my God, that was miserable in season 2. But yeah, it just seems like they kind of altered Cap's. I can't like I don't play them, so I don't know if it's a buff or a nerf. You'd have to ask Cap players. It's probably like slightly better. They just kind of got to get used to it. It might be worse. Like I say, I don't know. Next we have oh, they actually did do some other damage. They increased the damage dealt by the first 2 hits of Sentinel Strike and melee attacks from 40 to 45, 5 damage. I mean, he hit like a paper feather, so I mean, any sort of damage should be beneficial. And then now when Cap brawls up close, his melee attacks will dish out the same damage as the final 4 hit. Okay, so they essentially got rid of the cancel and compensated him by giving him an increase to the damage, so where it is the same as the cancel. And yeah, I mean, hold on. As the 4 hits of the by weaving melee strikes with his leading dash ability, players can maintain that classic fluid combo feel without sacrificing close quarters damage. Plus, paired with our previous tweaks to star. Okay, so they essentially just kind of made his damage. Like I said, Captain America players are gonna have to figure it out. If this character does become, one of they're like, oh, he's an S tier tank again. I think to be fair, they've kind of addressed it a bit. There are a lot more people to deal with him back and then in season 2 when like there just wasn't that many characters who really. I mean, honestly, the best counter I found for Namor back in season 2 was Hulk Namor because of the Gamma Squid. You would just throw it in your backline, and Cap's always in your backline, so it was just Cap literally was feeding Namor ult charge like a mother. It was crazy. But the problem was Hulk was always banned for Namor sins. Like it actually makes me so upset now that Hela Namor just doesn't get banned, but Hulk Namor stayed banned. Even Luna Namor didn't get banned as much. What are we talking about, man, bro? I don't remember Luna Namor getting banned at all, bro. What the? But Hulk Namor stayed banned, bro. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Emma Frost, they have now reverted her diamond cooldowns that they gave her in season 4 when they increased it. So now it's back down to 15 and increased Mind's Aegis recovery rate from 70 a second to 80 a second. I don't know what that means. Isn't that the Mind Crush or the Mind Break? I don't know what it means, recovery rate. Or is this just our, is this our primary fire? I think this is our primary fire. I don't know what this means. I don't know if it means like it charges up faster. I think that's what it means. Recovery rate. I'm going to maybe I don't know. I actually just don't know what Mind Aegis is. I don't have the character pulled up, and I haven't really touched Emma since like season 3, so I really and truly don't remember. And I really and truly don't see her a lot. Like I see almost every other tank more than I see Emma. She's been in a real rough spot. So they probably low key just need to give her back like some of her survivability. I mean, the grab being 3 less seconds is cool, but like the thing that made Emma so strong for like 5 seasons was the simple fact that no other tank could really deal with her except Magneto and another Emma. Like she would grab Groot, kick Groot in the back line, he explodes, Hulk grab, kill him, like Strange kick. Like she would just always grab the other tank, turn turn them towards their team, kick them into their team kills that tank, and essentially she bullied every other tank. But with Groot getting unstoppable, and he just doesn't go through that as he used to against Emma. It's put Groot like completely dominant because he was extremely dominant before Emma got in the game, and then Emma got in the game, and then Groot kind of slightly took a hit because then they also nerfed him. But her simply not being able to do that to Groot, they've taken away a lot of damage. The diamond form having longer cooldowns, only getting 1 kick and 1 grab out of it, taking away the combo damage. Yeah, she's taking a hit. So buffs all around. Black Panther. Now, I personally want Black Panther to be good again because I feel like Black Panther has enough counters in this game to where you just counter pick Black Panther and he can't play the game. But listen, I blame Cloak and Dagger players for the reason Black Panther got nerfed. I genuinely do. You know why I blame them? Because they were the only strategist who went from 250 to 275 after Black Panther. When the entire Marvel Rivals subreddit was in an uproar, Twitter, every Marvel Rivals was complaining about Black Panther for a month. The only strategist that went from 250 to 275 that couldn't instantly die anymore, because it would happen to Loki. They didn't give Loki 275. It didn't happen to Jeff. They didn't move Jeff to 275. It didn't happen to Mantis. They didn't move Mantis to 275. They moved Cloak and Dagger to 275. She's the only strategist. So I blame Cloak and Dagger. This is probably why I got a hatred for Cloak and Dagger players, because they're the reason I go through. They are the reason I couldn't play Black Panther. When Magic was getting banned, Black Panther was the one who saved me, and then y'all just sat out here and had to take off his kneecaps because y'all were unqualified and unskilled at the game in order to counter him. Hey, yo, blame yourself. Anyway, spinning kick, new effect. The dash movement is now omnidirectional. T'Challa is no longer bound to flat plane. So that means, okay, you know, that's actually, wait, hold. Can we kill Ultron now? More consistently? Yeah, that means we can just kick upwards or downwards. Wait a minute. We might be disgusting. Wait, what? That being omnidirectional is kind of nasty. I mean, you might miss more. You might be now miss accidentally more, but like omnidirectional means like, yo, like now we might be able, like if we get in, like I'm thinking of like the second point of like Arako when you're going up the incline. Like if you go in miss, and you need a way out, you can now kick and then just go upwards on the ramp or upwards up the side of the ramp to escape. Wait a minute, hold. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Increase spinning kick damage from 70 to 75. Okay, so I think currently Spear Dash does 260. I think it does 260. So with the kick, you're like, I mean, any type of damage to the kick is good. And then I think this one's just kind of like the dash, man. It's the dash. Like, okay, so like if you miss a dash, you can now officially recover all your spear charges before you can dash again. But that doesn't fix the issue of like for 10 seconds, I'm just sitting around doing nothing. Like I say, if they could reduce the dash time again, just if they want to bring it back down to 8 seconds, hell, low key they should probably move it down to 7 seconds, and then like I think he can be good again. Because like the thing that really killed him was just like you miss a dash and you're literally useless for 10 seconds. Like that was like the big issue. It's still an issue, but this community really does not want to see Black Panther be good again. Like they just don't. His people in this, all the gold and platinum Andes really and truly hate going against Black Panther. And I can understand why, because yeah, I know it's crazy to have game sense, be capable, you know, hearing him grunting from a quarter mile away, hearing his loud ass Tim wearing footsteps sneaking up behind you. I know it's real inconvenient. I know I don't want to wear headphones when I play games either, but if you're going to play comp, probably should invest in some headphones. Or get some 3D or, 360 sound speakers. Anyway, yeah, no, I just hate Cloak and Dagger players. I blame them for the death of this character. Single-handedly. The death of this character. Because she has to be the most played strategist. I should probably look at the stats. Every single game I have someone pick Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, she's really good right now too. But even before that, if there was a Cloak and Dagger, it was a Lord Cloak and Dagger. I think I have seen almost every Cloak and Dagger have a moving icon. Almost the most common moving Lord icon I have seen by a mile. For every 5 moving Cloak and Dagger icons I see one moving of another. Like, oh, it's just, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, my hatred for them is still vindicated. And then this one, Gambit, they still, like I say, it being 10 to 8 seconds is cool, but he's still going to get permabanned. If they want to keep Gambit the way he is and not give him permaban, this has to be 6 seconds. That's the only way. If it's 6 seconds, I think he will no longer be permabanned. If it's 5 seconds, I think he'll still get banned, but I don't think he'll be banned nearly as often. 5 seconds would be such a huge fucking hit. Like 8 seconds is cool, but like it's now as long as Invises and like Lunas and it's in line. But if you're gonna have an ult do all the things this ultimate does, it gotta like that. You can't prolong it. I can't believe it was 10 seconds. That's actually fucking insane. I mean, you're gonna fill the 8 seconds, but like I think they really, if they don't want to remove the health regen over time, which I think they should, if they don't want to remove the ultimate the increased ult charge for the team, which they should just remove, or the jump height, which they should reduce, speed, I think the speed's fine, or the damage increase or anything like that, you got to make it 5 seconds. Like if you're going to have it do the entire fucking kit and caboodle, it has to be the shortest ult, like the shortest strategist ult in the game by at least like a few seconds, where it's like you pop it, because like the problem with the 10-second ones or even 8 seconds is like you can pop it and like that is so much time for your team to run the other team down. However, with 5 seconds, it would mean you have to already be engaged in close quarters to pop it. You can't be like, all right, everyone gather to me around spawn, pop it, and then it, you get there and then you have 5 seconds left to kill everybody, which you're going to do, or you have, 8 seconds left or 6 seconds left or anything like that to kill everybody. That's too long. However, if it's 5 seconds, 5 seconds makes it to where you can't gather everyone up instantaneously. Like you you got to be quite close to the opponent to get the max value, because if it's 5 seconds, if you kill 3 seconds, you only got 2 seconds to kill somebody. And if they got a strategist ult or a Captain America ult or like an Angela ult or anything to like hinder your guys from getting there quickly, like the ult's going to go away like that, which I think is probably what they should do. If they're not going to remove any of the effects it gives, because Gambit ult, like I said, it's like 8 effects. It should not give that much. It has to be 5 seconds or less. But yeah, that's the changes. Unfortunately, there's still no Phoenix nerfs. That would be quite good. They didn't reduce tank pools. What are you looking at damage? Which, I mean, that's quite shocking. Groot's still overpowered. Ultron can't heal himself still. And Cloak and Dagger has not been touched. She's still obnoxious as ever. Black Widow still hasn't been changed. Man. Let's see. Is there any other character? Penny's ultimate still sucks. They probably got to do something about that. I'll probably make a video talking about what they should probably do with Penny's ult. I got a couple videos actually I could do, which I'll probably end up releasing soon once the season kind of gets underway a bit. I mean, I'll probably drop them next week at some point in time. Once I get the time to go ahead and make those. But yeah, no, that is the additional extra balance patches. I haven't checked the subreddit because I was checking it a little too frequently, if I had to be honest with you. And I was just like, oh, this isn't healthy. And so I haven't checked that subreddit in a week. To be honest with you, I've checked that subreddit like in the last like 3 months, like 3 times. The subreddit is pissing me off. It was just it was so many people who were just not that good at this game complaining about characters, and I'm just losing my fucking mind. Like, oh my god, every time, oh god, the character's so not skillful. I think I checked in with Elsa, and there was just so much complaining about fucking Elsa. I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys, cough. I can't beat this character on a one-on-one. Yeah, okay, you can't beat certain characters on a one-on-one. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, I know. It's annoying that you can't kill Elsa in a one-on-one. I know, it's incredibly annoying. But I mean, they actually didn't tone down Elsa either. I thought they were probably, if they were gonna do this, surprised they didn't like make her lose all her stacks when she dies. If she lost all her stacks when she dies, ooh, that would be a humongous hit. Or at least change it to where like she needs to get the KO to get the instinct like damage or her KOs. I still can't believe it's just assist. Like if she participates in a kill, they're just like good enough. Like Deadpool has to get a final hit, by the way. Deadpool has to deliver the final. So if Deadpool does 99% of the damage and a teammate takes the kill, he doesn't get to take the picture. Like, oh my god, bro. Low key, if they're going to nerf her, I don't like her damage. It's a little much, but like they just gotta like if they're gonna nerf Elsa, the 3 nerfs they just gotta do with Elsa is 1, when she dies, she loses all her stacks. 2, its damage is based off of damage and final hits. And then 3, I'm pretty sure the ult is slower than when it first came out. Honestly, they could probably make the ult like 300 HP. I mean, the ult at 400, I've seen it actually die quite a lot versus 500. The thing never died, but they can make the ult like 300 HP, and it'll probably be fine. I mean, they can also tone down, like I say, they could tone down her damage just a bit. Like, I would say they could probably tone it down like 5%. I mean, like, just her total damage. Okay, actually, we'll do the 3. 1, she could give her more damage drop-off, because I think her drop-off is 20 meters. I think up close, it's 2 headshot. It's 2 or 4 headshots that kill. Or no, it's 2 burst kills for anything within 20 meters. After 20 meters, you need 3 burst. And they could probably just like increase their damage fall off to where anything within 10 meters, 2 burst kills. Anything 20 to 10 meters needs 3 bursts, and then 20 plus you need 4. Right? 4 bursts of headshots to kill somebody, and then they can tone down the elephant gun just a bit. But, I mean, those are the nerfs they can give Elsa. We'll see what they do in 7.5. Even though, personally, I kind of feel like Elsa is like, she is strong, but she's not like completely and utter. I mean, she can't run a lobby if they are good enough. But I personally just don't think she's like. Is she ban worthy? Yes. However, I don't feel like she's like prime Daredevil. Like, she is a menace, don't get me wrong, but she's not. I don't. If you compared her to Prime Daredevil, I don't think it's close. I think Prime Daredevil was a significantly stronger character, like a significant. Prime Daredevil was 1v6ing people. I remember with Prime Daredevil, I 1v4'd and won. I popped my ult, went in 1v4, soloed everybody and killed. Even as Elsa, the only time you could do that is if I ult and grab 4 people. But if I go in with Elsa trying to 1v4, even with max instinct, like the chances of me winning are very slim. Like, I may get a kill, but killing all 4 of them, that's not happening. You're not. Prime Daredevil could 1v4, 1v5. 1v4, 1v5, and win and get away with it. Even Elsa with her ultimate at her best, if her ult was up, she could kill 5, but I mean, they were stunned, so they weren't fighting back. But like, even if we kept her like how she is right now while this video comes out before they nerf her, yeah, go into a team 1v5 and see if you kill all 5 of them. Unless they are dog water, you're not doing that. Like, it's just not happening from. And I've been playing her a bit, and I have yet to win a 1v5. I've won a 1v2, but like, I have yet to win like a 1v3 or 1v4. As much overhealth as she gets every 2 seconds, she does not. It's still a 2-second cooldown. Daredevil, there was a 0-second cooldown on that shield. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. That's enough rambling. That's all I got. And that is enough rambling from me. So, that's all I got. I am gone.